My name's Philip Meikle. I'm the Strategy Director of Nexus, which is the public transport authority for the northeast of England. So it's Transport for Greater Manchester here, and it's Nexus in the northeast of England. And we cover the area bound by the three cities of Newcastle, Sunderland, and then Durham up to the Scottish border through our links with the 7 local authorities in the area. So that means that I'm British, and many of you will think in here that the British have a lot to apologise for. We should first of all apologise for these, because some of you, it's always a tradition at a European conference in the UK that somebody has difficulty plugging in. And the other thing we should apologise for is calling this on-demand last mile when actually we mean on-demand last 1.609 kilometres. Now, and that's really what this is about. This is about how you begin and finish those shortish segments at the beginning and end of each journey. And there's a lot of opportunity in this area because public transport in Europe is great. It doesn't always feel that way, but all you need to do is visit America and you'll discover that we have a public transport network to be very proud of on this continent. And we want to enhance it, and we want to get more people to use it. And we have to bring it closer to people in order to do that. And that's really important for a lot of social reasons. That can help economies because it can help people travel to work. It can help the environment because it moves people out of cars. And it can help communities because it really does help people to lead their lives. So it is an obvious step to get this last mile right using on-demand technologies. A lot of places have tried this before and it just hasn't worked, but now the opportunity is here because the software is right, the data is right, and the way that people can digitally access the service is right too. And we really want now to learn how to take that opportunity using a centrepiece in the already established public transport network, such as a railway station, maybe a bus interchange, or a tram stop. You could even change the specification of what we talk about slightly and make a hospital or a school the centrepiece of the network. And let's remember as well, what we learn about moving people around in this way applies to freight as well. And we see many in our group that meet, we see many links in this, and the urban freight group and my group work together very closely. So we're a group within the team that consider the practicalities of this. We consider geofencing, commercial risk, software, and user benefits. And what the practicalities mean is getting an operationally robust, reliable, and efficient service in place. Geofencing means, in this instance, choosing the exact spot that you want as the centrepiece, and that might be the place nearest to the doors of the railway station for optimal transfer between transport modes. Commercial risk is an issue because why haven't we started this in so many instances? That's because there are deals to be done and contracts to be signed. The software you might need to customise for your city, and of course if we don't measure the benefits and the user acceptance, how can we know that we're doing the right thing? And these are really subject areas which I'm reassured constantly by colleagues at the European Commission and in other cities around Europe that we do need to look at and we need to investigate. So the team here are seeking to get some pilot projects in place, hopefully aligning with a funding stream to do that. And we'd like to invite as many people as possible to get involved and help us learn about this, because even if we don't get the funding, the intellectual opportunity to pick up from the learning of others is great. And hopefully what we'll do is a concrete pilot, starting with a car and a driver, first steps first. I know we talk about autonomous vehicles, but they're still some years away before we can rely on them to do this. We'll get there in the end. And that car and driver can be on demand, expanding the reach of the public transport network, allowing people to leave their cars at home. If they do have a car, perhaps you were at a party the night before and don't feel safe to drive, then this would be absolutely for you. But remember, this can help reach out into communities, it can help serve vulnerable people, so it has many, many opportunities. We want to explore them, and there'll be an opportunity to speak to me at the table about it a little later on. Thank you.